Hey fellow shooters, we're back again. This is Doug from Magic Touch Air Gun and Laser Range, where we specialize in dry fire training. We are going to step into the hunting range program at this point. So let's take our weapon. We're going to be using a SIRT 110 placed inside a SIRT stick with a holographic sight. There is no recoil, so let us take aim at the center of this target and get moving forward. You will notice up here that we have 8 different animals that we can choose from: the boar, the deer, the hare, the duck, the goose, the wolf, the fox, and the moose. So let us get started with boar. So we have chose boar hunting, and I'm going to choose Meadow at this point. I am going to choose one player. Now I would like to display something for you first. Let us choose 2 players. Program loads. And you're going to notice that this is a little different than the other multiple players. Instead of dividing the screen off into multiple areas, we have one screen for one player. And we will take and shoot a boar, shoot a second and a third, wait for others to come. Here comes a boar, 2 of them, let's lead it. Took 2 shots on that one. Take the next one, lead your shot. If you will, please note that not only do the boars run, they also snort. And when they are hit, we can see blood and we can see them roll as they're hit. Now, since these animals are moving, we have to use standard ballistic policies, and that is, we either have to lead them in front, or if they're coming at us, lead them to the front. So we see for player 1, we got 88% of our shots, 5,416. We hit continue. This will now bring up player 2. The graphics are unbelievable. Note that the animals are walking around very calmly. There is no shots fired. Nothing is happening. They're calm. The minute that we take a shot, all of the animals will start to panic. I want you to take note of the graphics. The weeds move back and forth. The trees sway in the wind. Now, the longer we wait, you notice the more animals come. So let's start taking them out. See how they all start to panic? Follow your animal, take your shot, choose your animal. You notice when they're hit, they will stiffen up and roll back. Now we hear a clock going, which means we're about out of time. So, Hunter was identified as the status of player 1. Player 2 is also Hunter, but player 1 is the winner. 88% versus 74, 5,416 points versus 4,960. So let's end that game. Let's clear, no names shown, and let's cancel because I don't want to show names on the list. So next, let's move into the deer. For the deer this time, I'm going to choose mountain territory. I'll do one of each so you can see the difference in the terrain. So we'll choose mountain at this point. One player this point. Loading. Look again at the graphics. This is like being in a 3D game. The grass in the front, the weeds are swaying back and forth. We see 2 deer standing. Let's take this deer in the center out. Got him. Now you notice they start to move. They're on the run. We have to take note of where we're at, and we have to lead our deer. Find that deer, lead the shot. Lead our shot. Change terrain. Oh, we're going to be coming in a valley. We know where they're coming from. Change our shot. There we go. Lead your shot. Lead that shot. Look at that. So we can just pile them up in the same place. Why don't we just wait for the next buck to come pile them up? We can just pick them up in the same spot. We got a wounded one here. We got to take him out. Take him out. There we go. I got 1,750 points added to that, which gives me 59%, which ends up as a novice. So let's end that game. Let's cancel. End game total. Let's move into the Hare. This time I will take you over. We already showed the Meadow. We showed the Forest. Now let's show the winter scene. One shooter. Now we have the scene of winter. We have snow, and there's a Hare. Let's set for a minute, and let's just watch what's happening. We hear the sounds of the wind blowing in the background. We see shadows. You can even look right now at the bottom or lower left-hand side of the screen where it has a 0. And you'll even notice that the shadow flickers back and forth. So we got a lot of rabbits coming in. Let's go ahead and take one out. Let's take a look at where some other ones are coming from. Let's see if we can take them out. I want to hit the ground. Watch this when I hit the ground. Look at that. That's our shot hitting the ground. Ooh, look at it. All right, here comes one from the background. He's coming straight at us. Got him. You notice how they roll just like they would be coming down a real hill. Run. Look at this. We got them piled up right in the same spot. All we got to do is go down there and pick them up now. We got a good meal coming. Picked up a total here of 4,324 points, giving me the status of a hunter at 67%. End the game. Cancel out. I don't want to indicate any shooters. End game. And now, we're going to go to the duck. Now, I want to show you something that is unbelievable. In this case, we're going to hunt over the lake. One shooter. Now, I want you to take note, if you will, again, of the unbelievable graphics. The water is moving. We see the waves moving across the water. The ducks, when they fly, we hear them quacking. The wings are moving in a normal process. We make a hit. Notice that the ducks will actually roll into the sky. We can see feathers flying off. Lead that duck. Lead the duck. And when they hit the water, watch when they hit the water. We will notice the water will splash. Watch him hit the water. See the water splash, and he even bounces back out. Lead your duck. Lead your duck. Lead your duck. Lead that duck. Lead the duck. Here's one coming at us. Watch him hit the water. Splashes. Boy, he's brave and got away from us. Score 2,400. Additional 3,720 brings me up to a total of 3,883. Novice 55. Not doing too well here, but please understand, right now my focus is more on helping you see what we get from our game. Let's move over now to the Goose. In this case, let's take the lake. No, let's go over the Meadow. One shooter. We're going to goose hunt over the top of the Meadow. Again, look at the trees. They move. Goose flies. Lead our goose. Take him out. You hear them? They fold up. Wings fold. Tuck wings. They fall. Get him high. Change scenes. Goose comes out. Fold up. Look how limp they become when they're hit. How much more realistic do you want out of something? The trees are vibrating from the wind. Listen. You hear the wind blowing? You hear the clock, means we're about out. Look at this. I got all the just set in one spot. Me. Total overall score. 8,405, giving me a status of sniper with 74%. Not bad. That's what happens when you focus and not do all the talking. End the game. Now let's go to the wolf. Let us, in this case, choose the... Let's choose Winter Forest. One player, so we're going to aim and shoot at that. Loading. Again, please, look at the scenery. Listen. You hear the barking. Now, they're taking it nice and easy. We're going to take one out, and now they're going to panic. Lead your dog. See, we hit him multiple times, but he was wounded. If you shoot one that's down, we're going to take this one that's down. Sorry, we'll move on. When you miss, you can see the miss. It hits the snow. Watch the snow. Here we go. Isn't that something? Let's hit that tree. Take him out. Clock is coming up. We're about ready to lose everything. So I'm not going to do very well here. I was doing more talking and showing and displaying. I only got 59%, 3,140 points showing as a novice. Goose. End the game. Cancel everything out. I don't want to display anything. End the game. And now we go back up to Fox. Now, I have talked enough. I'm going to concentrate on shooting. Let's shoot at the Fox. Shoot at, in this case, let's go with the forest scene. I want to shoot one player. Load up. And let's concentrate on hitting some Fox. You notice when you hit one of the Fox, in many cases you hear a yelp. Look for the Fox. Lead him. Lead him. I'm going to shoot straight on. See what happens? Hit the background. Hit the dirt. We get something. Fire at the tree. We hit something. Let's take him out. Clock's ticking. Let's see if we can get this last one. Got him. All right, total score we have on this shooting the Fox comes out to be 6,242, 77%, giving me the status of hunter. We will end. I will clear out. We will end game. And left is only the moose. So let's take the moose, and let's take the moose in the meadow scene. Something nice and colorful and clean. Trees swaying back and forth. Look at the clouds in the sky. The weeds, the trees swaying back and forth. Listen to the sound. You hear the wind. See the moose? Take him out. The one on the left going to the left, he's out. Take the one coming to the right. Take him out. He was wounded. He got back up. Take him out. They're big. You got to hit where they need to be hit. They're not stupid. They're running all the way up the hill to get away. Well, just sit back a minute and wait. Have patience like any hunter should. And here they come. One coming out of the valley. He's wounded. Take him out. We got the tree. Look at that. We hit the tree. Let's hit the tree again. Look what happens when you hit the tree. The leaves fall from the shaking. Take him out. Take that back one out. All right, a lot of focusing here on looking at the tree being hit and the graphics, etc. Only got 39% of novice. We're going to end game, cancel out, end game, And let's go moose hunting this time for real. All right, let's go ahead and take the Meadow, 1 player. Trees moving, sky looks beautiful. Let's take them out. We're going to hunt this time. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Lead your animal as they run. Be patient. There's a moose coming somewhere. There he is. Missed. Wounded him. We got him. Take him out. See, if you wound them, they partially fall and they're back up again. All right, let's see what we did. 36% novice, still didn't do very well. I think I'm talking too much. End game. All right, so we've gone through boar, deer, hare, duck, goose, wolf, fox, and moose. Each one of them giving us unbelievable graphics. The reaction time from the time that I shoot until the beam is detected and the animal falls is almost instant. So for those of you that are looking for a hunting skills, I believe that you're going to find this extremely interesting. I will believe that you will find this to be very exciting. And I believe that you will find it will help you with your skills. Because I want you to understand, when an animal is close, you can shoot pretty much on. If the animal is farther back, you have to adjust your holdover to be able to drop the bullet on target. If the animal is moving to the left or moving to the right, you must lead the animal so that it runs into the shot. If you shoot directly at it, by the time the laser beam hits it like a real bullet, the animal would have already left the point of impact. So this is a very, very good system for practicing. If I gave this any cons whatsoever, I would probably have to say that my biggest con would be that once the animals start moving quickly, they're on a constant panic move. Now, that is not abnormal for real life. But if this is a hunting package, wouldn't it be nice to be able to have yourself positioned in a blind or positioned in a tree stand and be waiting for that animal to come? Yeah, I know. We don't want to sit here for 45 minutes before we get one shot. We can speed that up a little bit more. But it would be nice to be sitting here and just waiting for that one animal that we're looking for to come through. And as of now, notice that everything is quiet and calm. We haven't taken a shot at all. We only have 13 seconds left. And here comes a boar. And he's taking it nice and easy. Like if I was in my tree stand or in my blind waiting, and here they come, and just the one that I want, I'd be able to take. That would be so great. But other than that, I'm going to tell you something. This package is awesome. You will not be disappointed.